Hello, I'm Mohammed from Trip Tours and Beyond, and I'm excited to tell you that this summer we plan to visit Atlantic Canada. So we reached here last night in St. Stephens at the Winsome Inn. It's a small motel, and today we plan to drive on the Fundy Trail Parkway. It's a very scenic route and a must-do attraction in New Brunswick. And it's important to note that the Fundy Trail Parkway, it is not a part of Fundy National Park. It's actually a privately owned road which was opened recently in the year of 2020. So the Fundy Trail Parkway has 22 lookouts, and it's going to take about 6 hours if you want to explore it in its entirety and make the most of it. So today we decided to dedicate the entire day to the Fundy Trail Parkway, and the weather, it is cloudy, it is gonna rain, it's windy, so we might not be able to do the trails. We'll see when we reach to the Fundy Trail Parkway, but we will try to visit as many outlooks as possible. So currently I'm standing in front of the sea caves. We are on the way to the Fundy Trail Parkway, but right now the sea caves actually came in our way, which are in the town of St. Martin's, or at least near St. Martin's, and the views here are spectacular. And currently it is a low tide, but later the water will rise about 40 feet when it is a high tide, and all of this will be submerged in the water. So I'm going towards the caves right now, and it is amazing to walk alongside the ocean, basically on the ocean floor. There's still a lot of water between the rocks, so my feet are already wet. Yes, well, sure, 1 second.
Oh god.
Okay, so we are now on the Fundy Trail Parkway. We entered from the Western Park entrance after getting our tickets. We are now heading to the parking lot 4. So right now we're going to visit Fuller Falls. We would stop on the lookouts, but all the lookouts have very less visibility because of fog. So after reaching the parking 4, we're going to take a trail to Fuller Falls. Fuller Falls, a 16-foot ovale-type waterfall which is the most easily accessible waterfall in New Brunswick. It has steps going down to 2 viewing platforms. The waterfall is caused by the Fuller Creek, which then runs into the Melvin Beach and the Bay of Fundy nearby. So we just did the trail at Fuller Falls, and now we're heading towards the Big Salmon River area. And over here, we plan to do the Big Salmon River Loop and the Suspension Footbridge Trail. I'm now standing on the suspension footbridge over Big Salmon River. The views, the bridge, it's all amazing. And we actually just left the visitor center and parked our car down near the river. So we left the Big Salmon River Interpretive Center and now we're heading to Long Beach. We are parking at parking 12. We're now in the Long Beach parking lot, and this is another amazing attraction along the Fundy Trail Parkway. And now we're gonna go down to the beach. I'm now standing on Long Beach and finally reached the end of the beach, and there are amazing and incredible views, but the fog is really blocking a lot of things, so I feel like it would be better without the fog. And it's also extremely windy, so the windbreaker is really helping. So we left Long Beach and now we're heading to Walton Glen Gorge, and over here we will hike to the falls. Walton Glen Gorge has been called the Grand Canyon of New Brunswick. The Walton Glen Gorge Lookout Trail is a short trail that takes you to what is probably the most spectacular view in the province. The lookout is on the edge of a cliff that drops around 40 meters into the gorge below. On the cliff face across the lookout is the Walton Glen Falls. There's also a large waterfalls that you can see in the valley below the lookout. The gorge cuts its way down through the forest on its way to Little Salmon River and the Bay of Fundy beyond. After viewing Walton Glen Gorge, we started the Eye of Needle Trail in the Little Salmon River. This trail highlights steep and slippery terrain, brook crossings, mossy forest, waterfalls, and a refreshing pool at the end. The trail was challenging yet fun with chains to help balance on new pathways. The trail involved roots and rocks. Due to bad weather, the water level was high in the gorge, and park rangers recommended us to not go to the end point.